Davao Oriental will be under ECQ status for 2 weeks as the province deals with the surge in COVID-19 cases. The DOH sees daily COVID-19 cases in Metro Manila shooting up to 43,000 by the end of September. Despite another vaccine brand getting an EUA for ages 12 to 17, the health department maintains that children are still not part of the vaccine priority list. Members of the Healthcare Professionals Alliance Against COVID-19, or HPAC, became emotional as they expressed frustration over the government's pandemic response. In entertainment, international pop sensation BTS makes it to the Guinness World Records Hall of Fame. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. A group of healthcare workers is calling on the government to go beyond quarantine classifications and come up with long-term solutions to the pandemic. JC Cosico has the report.
Still not enough. That's how the Healthcare Professionals Alliance Against COVID-19 described the government's pandemic response. They called on leaders to have a strong political will to address the ongoing health crisis.
Mayroon po tayong mga eksperto at teknolohiya para gawin ito. Ang kulang po ay political will at kumpas mula sa ating mga namumuno.
The group dismissed the imposition of quarantine classifications as mere band-aid solutions.
Hindi sapat na may guidelines sa trabaho at transportasyon. Dapat ang mga polisiyang ito ay mahigpit na ipinatutupad at inaayon sa bagong ebidensya.
The HPAC said the country's health system is already beyond capacity due to surge in cases. Hospitals in the provinces are also asking for additional equipment as demand steadily increases. This is the reason why some of their members have no choice but to turn away patients.
Nagdudugo po ang aming puso at humihingi kami ng patawad sa mga pasyenteng kinailangang tanggihan dahil di na kayang ma-admit sa mga ospital.
Although many health workers have admitted that they are already tired, Limpin said they will still provide services as long as they can.
Gagawin po namin ang lahat para matulungan ang sino mang mangangailangan ng healthcare hanggat kaya ng katawan, ng aming isip at ng puso.
The group also renewed their call for the release of health worker benefits but clarified that they are not looking for a fight.
Hindi po kami naghahanap ng aawayin. No? Kasi pagkatapos po nito, babalik na naman kami sa aming clinic, o ospital, o laboratory, o pharmacy para magtrabaho. Kung magtutulungan tayo, kaya natin labanan ang pandemyang ito.
The HPAC also urged the public to be more cautious as they don't expect the pandemic to end soon.
Nauunahan ng pagdami ng kaso ang paglaki ng kapasidad ng sistema. Kaya gusto sana naming ipaabot sa lahat. Proteksyonan natin ang ating mga sarili at ang ating mga minamahal sa buhay.
For News 5, JC Cosico, we are One News.
And the health department projects daily COVID-19 cases in Metro Manila to hit 43,000 by the end of September. So far, the DOH said that the NCR has around 41,000 active cases, but this could rise to 150,000 by the end of the month. Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere said this forecast was based on mobility, healthcare capacity, adherence to minimum public health standards, as well as the transmission rate, factoring in the Delta variant. Vergere also noted that the projection is not set in stone and that these figures are only used to guide the government in its COVID-19 response.
Pag nagbigay tayo ng projections, it doesn't mean na mangyayari talaga yung mga numero na yan. These are just kaya tinawag na projections. Nakita natin na pataas ng pataas pa rin ang projections natin, and that is the characteristic of the Delta variant. Kaya po namin pinapaulit-ulit sa inyo mula pa nung umpisang nakadetect tayo ng Delta variant that we will expect a rise in the number of cases and it's going to be exponential.
Just today, the DOH logged over 20,300 COVID-19 cases, the second highest single-day tally since the onset of the pandemic. This has pushed total cases to 2,040,000, some 158,000 of which are still active. 193 patients died of the disease overnight, bringing the death toll to 33,800. And out of the 67,700 tests conducted, 27.4% were positive. Davao Oriental will be placed under ECQ for 2 weeks starting September 8. This was agreed upon by all local executives amid the alarming surge in COVID-19 cases across the province. Apart from stricter border controls, LGUs will be implementing a liquor ban and curfew hours from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Establishments will also be strictly monitored. The latest data shows Davao Oriental with 1,227 active COVID-19 cases, with 159 deaths tallied. The Archdiocese of Cebu has opened up Catholic cemeteries to non-Catholics as the province continues to see a rise in COVID-19 deaths. In a circular, Archbishop Jose Palma said the special permission will remain indefinitely. Cebu City's COVID-19 positivity rate has dropped to just over 10% this month, which would mean improvements in hospital occupancy. And in the Zamboanga Peninsula, health officials said that over 353,000 residents have been fully vaccinated against COVID-19. The number represents about 18.7% of the eligible population across all priority groups in the region. Meanwhile, some 422,000 residents have received their first doses. We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us. You're back on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Senator Richard Gordon says President Duterte's latest tirades against him are nothing but a diversionary tactic. In an online forum, Gordon said that Duterte is instigating a word war with him and other senators to divert the public's attention from the ongoing inquiry into the government's purchase of overpriced pandemic supplies. The senator also denied using the Philippine Red Cross for his own political interests, noting that he hasn't even announced any election plans yet.
It is an honor to be attacked for doing my job and for me, my job both at the Senate and at the Red Cross. I've been at the Red Cross for a long time. My mother was there for 63 years. I'm trying to break her record. And I have nothing to be ashamed of. I stand behind my record and the good work that I and the Red Cross have done.
On Thursday, Duterte accused Gordon of using his chairmanship in the PRC to finance his electoral campaign without showing any proof. The chief executive also asked the Commission on Audit, or COA, to check whether Gordon's organization is spending its funds correctly. However, COA chairperson Michael Aguinaldo said they do not have any jurisdiction over the PRC because it is a non-government organization.
Alam mo, ginagamit mo itong Red Cross. And I dare say na ginamit mo talaga ito para sa elections. Ito yung milking cow mo sa totoo lang. You have been there for quite a time. Is it not fair to say now that bumitaw ka na and give others a chance at para mahinto na yung ginagawa mong kalokohan?
Heads up, armies. International pop sensation BTS has joined the Guinness World Records Hall of Fame. BTS currently holds a staggering 23 world records, making the group one of the most successful bands in Guinness's history. Among the titles they received are Most Streamed Group on Spotify, Most Followed Music Group on Instagram, Most Viewers for a Music Video Premiere on YouTube, and Most Tickets Sold for a Live Stream Concert. Despite their relatively young age, Guinness said the boys have been able to raise awareness on the South Korean culture and language. BTS also garnered praise for promoting self-love, self-acceptance, and mental health awareness. Here's a quick look at today's other top stories. The health department says that the COVID-19 vaccination of children will not begin anytime soon, despite the FDA approving the use of Moderna's jabs for ages 12 to 17. This is still because of vaccine supply issues, as the DOH estimates that around 40 million people are part of this age group. Team Philippines has wrapped up its Paralympics campaign in Tokyo. Wheelchair racer Gerald Mangliwan finished dead last among 8 runners in the 100-meter T52 event. Swimmer Gary Behino also failed to qualify for the medal rounds of the 100-meter backstroke S6 category after placing 7th. Only 3 out of 6 Filipino para-athletes were able to compete after the rest tested positive for COVID-19. And Swedish pop group ABBA is back with a new album after 4 decades. Voyage, the group's follow-up to 1981's The Visitors, will be released in November. But 2 tracks titled I Still Have Faith in You and Don't Shut Me Down are already on the airwaves. ABBA will be holding a digital concert in May. And some exciting news for the whole family as Signal brings you 11 more awesome channels with free viewing starting this September until October 15. More blockbuster movies on Tap Movies, Tap Action Flicks, and Tagalized Movie Channel. More entertaining and trendy shows on Lotus Macau and Tap TV. More heart-pounding sports action on Premier Sports and Varsity Channel, and more fun learning for your kids at home on Moonbug Kids and DreamWorks. For more information, visit Signal's website or Facebook page. And for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.